Hello everybody, Rob here from Average Hobby, and today, here we go. Actually let's change the light a little bit here. Let's go up a little bit. The Adeptus Custodes Combat Patrol. So what we're going to do first, before we unbox, we're actually going to look at what is the Combat Patrol for the Adeptus Custodes. Oops, hold on one second here. I do apologize. There we go. So these are the Guardians of the Throne. They're made up of 1 shield captain, 5 prosecutors, 5 vigilators, I guess is how that's pronounced, 4 custodian guards, and 3 Virtus Praetors. So that's the Virtus Praetors. That's the custodian guard. Very nice. I really like it. Then we're going to go down to the next page here. Look at that done up all in its nice splendor and beautifulness. Very nice. Very nice. Scroll down a little bit. So there's the prosecutors. There's the vigilator. There's the custodian guard there. Then here is just some of their information associated with the rules, which I'm not going to get into, mainly because the rules are kind of insane. But yeah, here's some stats on the actual unit. So we have our shield captain, Tyven. There's all his stats there. Then we have our Virtus Praetors, our speeder bikes, right here. Then we have our custodian guard. And then we have our prosecutors and our vigilators. And there we go. That is that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the box and take a look and see what we got here. We're just going to reposition the light a little bit better here. What I do like is on the back, we got some nice artwork. We got our Sisters of Silence. This is what comes in the box. Sisters of Silence, the Praetors, the custodian guard, the shield captain, and then the praetor there. Now, one thing I will mention as I open this whole thing up, this squad here gets broken up into 2 groups of 5. That's a little Pringles can there of garbage. And here we go, the instruction manual. Let's get you guys a little closer here. Position the light a little bit better. So we have our instruction manual. Spruce showing that we've got the here. Some head differences. Shows all the different stuff we got there. Very nice. Different model combos. So it says immediately, hey, here's the shield captain. Here's the 2 options there. I like these new instructions. I think they're really interesting, so you can decide which one you want, and then you go with that. So here it's like, okay, I want this guy here, so we're going to go through step 2, 1, 2, and then we jump over to 4, and then go through 4. And there's the praetor there. Very nice. Now we do have to build these guys out in accordance to the rules of how the combat patrol, I mean, kind of, but not really. I mean, I will most likely won't, but here's the bikes here. There looks like they're mostly in just a few pieces. Little head option down there. Yeah, there's not that many models in this, which I like. Compared to, say, for example, the Tyranid box, the ridiculously amount of units you get in the Imperial Guard box, which is just crazy. So we've got our larger bases there. smaller bases there. This is for the ladies. I think that's for them as well. Set them over to the left here. That as well. And because I see, oh! Sorry. And because I see the shields, that's for the, I'm assuming the Custodian Guard. Though there's 1, 2, 3, oh, there's 4, there's 5 shields here. I'm going to have to double check what that is. I don't think there's supposed to be 5 of them. Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. Because one of them is your hero, right? And then I'm assuming these are the 3 motorcycle or speeder bikes. Each one of these, I'm assuming, is one. Some Horus Heresy transfer sheets, which we're gonna just not to worry about. Then we have our. Oh, I like that. So you can either go clear base, that's massively scratched up, or solid base. I like that. So you get your pick of which ones. I'm probably going to go clear base. Yeah, there we go. That is the everything unboxed, and there we go. So what will happen is in the next part of this video, we will have everything all put together, and we will take a look at the next step. Be right back. And we're back. So here we go. So here is all of the Adeptus Custodes all put together. A few things. Number one, these little parts here. So it's a sheet. I guess it's like a, I don't even know what the actual term is, but it's like a little shield thing that goes on the hip part, and then has a bit of a cape attached to it. It's on all of them. You can see a little bit of one kind of like right in there. It's a horrible thing to put in there. If you don't, this guy's a little easier. So if you don't put these exhausts on properly, these don't fit properly. Some of these parts actually just like the motor here just kind of snapped in, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so these little cape things with a little bit of armor, hard as butt to get attached. The female ladies here, super easy to put together. Super easy to put together. These guys, oh my god. So they have officially broken. They broke me twice. Literally, they broke me. Every single one of them, the right shoulder doesn't fit properly. Except for this guy back here. This is the only guy whose shoulder pad actually sits properly. The rest of them, I'll show you this one. This guy, you glue it, but then it's not glued enough. So you have to sit there and glue it again down here because they don't fit properly on the shoulder. This is a good example of it. You can see where it's just not sitting right. And there's really not much I could do. They could have casted the arm with the pauldron, but they didn't. And honestly, these guys broke me. And then these ones, they didn't fit as well. It's the right pauldron. Got me to the point where I don't know if I ever want to collect any more of these guys ever again. That right pauldron is just so bad. Not bad, more of just a pain in the butt. These guys were definitely a big pain to put together. Luckily enough, I got them together. I mean, they look amazing. It's just that shoulder. Yeah, just no. The bikes were okay to put together. Kind of tedious, but okay to put together. like I said, I can't remember what these are called. The ladies with the swords, the ladies with the guns. Breeze to put together. I want to say almost 8 of the 10 I put together without even instructions, which was pretty easy. One thing I did do that's differently is I used this. So I used Hobbytech adhesive, and I tacked. It's basically like a glue. As you can see. What this glue does is it dries clear and it dries tacky, meaning it never truly dries, so to speak. And what happens is I can now prime everybody, paint everybody, which is what I'm going to do, and then once I'm done priming and then painting everybody, I'm going to take them all off their bases because they're just tacked on, and you literally just grab the guy and grab this and just pop them. I would show you, but I don't want to sit there and tack them because it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, you can just grab them and just pop them right off. And then the plan will be to do the bases. I'm going to do like a marble base, a black and white marble, with the theory that these guys are at obviously the Holy Terra. I think it's in the Himalayas is where the fortress with the Emperor is specifically on Earth. But yeah, so my plan is to paint them all up. Once they're painted all up, take them off their bases, and then do a black and white marble. Yeah, and I'll show you guys that in a few moments. Like once again, they're a pain. They were a pain to put together. Specifically these guys here, just big pain. Still gonna give them a zenithal, so I primed them in black. Next, I'm gonna prime them at a 45-degree angle with gray, and then 12 hours after that, I will give them a spray from the top down in white, and then I will paint them in. Initially, they'll get a. I'm trying to remember what the metallic gold is. I think it's not golden armor. It's a hobby painter, just gold. Give them a coating of gold. Then once that's sat and settled, the plan is to do a 33% or 1/3 mixture of 1/3 mix of golden armor, 1/3 mix of quick shade medium, and then 1/3 of one of the flesh tones. And the plan is to get kind of like a browny, dirty, grimy gold and kind of give it almost like a wash. And then come back and hit the swords with white, the hair with white, the little balls there on the shields with some white, and a few things here and there. And then the plan will be to make them look all nice and non-banana-y, because I don't want them to look like a use words here, like a banana. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, they look amazing. Like I said, my big issue is just that right pauldron on all of these guys and those guys. These 10 went together like a dream. Yeah, so with that in mind, I'll be back in a few moments, and all these will be painted. It'll be a couple seconds for you, but for me, it might be about a month. It's my birthday month right now, so well, actually, no, it's not even that month yet. You guys are seeing this, I don't even know when, but yeah, so in the next little bit here, we will be back in a few seconds for you, and yeah, we'll see how it all looks. Be right back. And we're back. So here we go. So this is the Adeptus Custodes all painted up. I have to admit, these are both the most difficult to put together, but the most fun to paint. I will try to show you the best I can. I missed this spot there in the cape, which we'll have to fix. But I'm hoping, let's bring the light down a little bit better here. You can see nice little bit of highlighting there. I don't do eyes because that's just no. There's just too much detail on these things. Here's one of the speeder-like things. You can see the nice little bit of gradient change there. I used a thing called Fairy Dust by Army Painter, It's basically a turn anything into a silver dry brush. It's amazing stuff. But yeah, so back to the models though. Pain in the butt to put together, to be honest with you. Pain in the butt to paint, but I actually enjoyed it. Enjoyed it actually quite a bit. The detail is pretty good. I'm not the most talented when it comes to painting, so no. Your models may vary. One thing I did do is I just did a dry brushing on the base. So if you look at the bases, they're just Vallejo dirt texture paint with railroad track ballast, actually. Yeah. Pretty nice. Those two over there, their bases are still drying. Well, they're drying to their bases. What I've done is I use this Hobby Tack adhesive. I'll open it up a little bit here for you and show you. So it's very, very tacky glue. What you do is you basically just dab it onto the model base that you want. You put a little bit on the model, on the feet, and a little bit on the base. And then what you do is you let it dry. I know it sounds weird, but you let them dry. And then what happens is, as you can see here, it's like a glue, right? See that? It's a very tacky glue. But it also dries clear for the most part. It might dry a little bit of white in some spots. Depends on like how, oh, dude's falling over, how it is. But yeah, you can see the tackiness because it was just reapplied. Yeah, all you do is just attach some of that, it'll dry clear, and it looks like they're actually standing on their base, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, fun to paint. Very, very easy to paint. I just went over with an initial spray of Army Painter Gold. I think it's, I can't remember. Yeah. And then I just basically got Army Painter Golden Armor and mixed it with some Quick Wash Medium or Quick Shade Medium, and then just doused them from head to toe. Then I dry brushed them with the fairy dust to give them this little bit of a bronziness and a little bit of like that little bit of an edge highlight. And then I went in and painted all the details, and yeah, that was it. These guys were painted with 100% Army Painter. The black is the black. Red is the Army Painter red, just the regular acrylic red. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I did. I think I may have used the Gilliman Flesh, actually, on these guys here. So, yeah, overall, very, very good. Nice models. I got me another 3. I'm trying to remember what units they are, which you'll see probably soon. But, yeah, overall, I gotta say, good models, good sculpts, fun to paint, the pain in the butt to put together. Especially these here. Just the way some of these parts fit in, they could have molded just larger pieces, but they didn't, which was a shame. Some of these ladies here, the shoulders didn't quite match up properly. Even with I had to like trim and cut and put a little bit more work than I really felt like I should have. But yeah, got those done. But yeah, they're not too bad. I like them. Down the road, I think I probably will end up repainting these guys and rebasing them. I originally was going to do like a marble base, but I figured, you know what, just do some rubble. And you can see, dude just fell very, very slowly. If you're unable to get it going, I'll just wedge them up in such a way, like this, to get them to stay up. This buddy over there worked perfectly fine. He's just being a pain. But yeah, overall, pretty good. I like them. Like I said, pain in the butt to put together, but they were really fun to paint and to plan. Yeah, overall, not bad. The next one you're going to see is me doing a paint test / little fun test with the new Termagants. The plan is to obviously still do the regular unboxing and review. The only thing is that you'll see 10 termagants, all painted differently. And the plan there is to do a test on their skin tone, because I want to kind of change up from the usual pink and red, or pink and purple, to maybe more of a skin tone, or some sort of skin tone in purple. Going forward, we'll see. With that in mind, though, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. You could have been watching anything else, but you're watching this. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.